Keyframing is moving your visual effect with the camera itself. You see how I'm moving this on the static camera, but when the camera's moving, it's harder to keyframe because, as you can see here, this is bad keyframing, and you can tell that it's not natural to the background where it's moving. Now, this is good keyframing. As you can tell, it looks like it's made and it's moving with the background perfectly. And that's how you keyframe. When you do a visual effect, that's how it works. Like, for instance, the static camera keyframe is easy because the background ain't moving, but once it starts moving, look how unnatural the keyframe looks. Now when you zoom in, you see the tombstone to the left, how the bad keyframing shows? Look at that. That's bad keyframing. Now, if you want to make a visual effect look good and natural, here's the static camera with good visual effects. Now look how natural that looks with good keyframing. Now let's zoom in. Now when we zoom in, you can see how perfectly I got the figure next to the tombstone. There's no weird movement. It looks like it's right there. Of course, nothing in this video is staged in any way, but it's so crazy what happens in this video that you would actually think that it is staged, but I can assure you nothing but the last 5 seconds is staged. No background music because I want you to hear everything. Hey everybody, it's The Shape. I hope you can hear me good. I'm at that old school, and I promised you a haunted location while I debunk a video. Brought a 5-gallon bucket that I can carry all my tools in, and I can use it for a chair. See, that's thinking ahead. You can call me 5-gallon bucket paranormal. Now, this guy's on a creepy road. Guess where we're at? We're at a creepy old parking lot. In the dark. I hope you can hear me good. You hear that? That's a truck. But I've been, no joke, I've been hearing noises the whole time, so keep a lookout for me. If you hear anything or see anything, and we're going to look at this place as we go on through the video. Let's get into it. It really is creepy here. I've been hearing walking through the woods. Obviously, it's an animal, and I can guarantee you I'll catch no ghosts. Plus, it's cold out here. But I got this light right here. Look how bright that little bad boy is. Ain't that cool? All right. Now, we're doing, as part of our October spooktacular special, whatever you want to call it, Midwest Ghost Hunter, the debunker's wet dream. He's on a spooky road by himself, and I am by myself here. It is spooky, but you know what? Let's get into the video. You guys asked for it.
What's up, guys? Midwest Ghost Hunter here, bringing you yet another Ghost Hunting Alone video.
I buy it. I trust everything that this man says.
This investigation takes place at the secluded Timberlake Road, said to be one of the most haunted places in all of Minnesota. And yours truly is going to be investigating that place all by myself.
Timberlake Road, people. Not to be mistaken with NSYNC Avenue. Am I right? Don't unsub. That was a bad joke. See, I heard something over there again. You hear that? Let's go look. I ain't kidding, guys. We have a vehicle here. The video even started out weird. As I was recording the walking in the woods, a car pulls up and sits down at the other end of the parking lot for 20 minutes, just sitting there, and it's not staged.
According to legend, many years ago, it is said that
a family that lived along the road fell sick, and when the mother left for town to pick up food and medicine, she would discover them all dead upon her return.
Along the road is also a haunted cemetery, where phantom children have been seen playing around the tombstones. Alright guys, it's officially night. I am out here at the Timberlake Road.
It's gonna be May.
It is absolutely freaky out here.
Oh, and it's freaky here. And that car is still here. This ain't part of the video, I swear to God.
If there's any spirits that haunt this road, if you are here with me right now, could you give me a sign of your presence?
It cracks me up how he looks left to right like he's concerned and all that garbage.
Is there anybody on this road right now?
If there are any ghosts here, feel free to punch me, walk on the camera, whatever you want to do. I'm down. Anything. Which nothing's going to happen.
I'm gonna start snapping some photos. Dang, you could barely see anything.
Barely see anything. You can't see nothing but the road.
These photos are like super dark.
I wonder if he's lucky enough to catch something.
That's kind of weird. I wonder why they're turning out so dark. Could you show yourself in one of these photos? I am catching some weird orbs.
Or dust. That very well could be dust as well. Or insects. I mean, he's on a road out in the middle of nowhere taking pictures with... That could be dust. It's more than likely dust. It could be visual effects with this guy, though, as well. And you'll just pay attention to when he takes the pictures. And also pay attention when he catches these full-bodied apparitions. Just pay attention to the camera work.
And some of these ones.
Could be dust, could be an insect. Heck, it even could be a visual effect.
My name is Ian. Could you tell me your name?
That car finally left, guys. It was sitting right behind the camera about 75 feet, just with the lights off and everything, not saying a word. And you would think that it's scripted, right? But I'm telling you, it's mind-blowing. Now, that sound that you hear, that, to me, it doesn't sound natural to where he's at. I mean, you could easily overlay it, obviously, but let's move on to the good stuff.
Is that you? Speaking to me?
And some more concerned, looking to the left and right.
Seems the further I go down this road, the more creeped out I become. Like literally, this place feels alive right now.
Look at that fallen leaf right there, people.
Oh God, the hell was that?
Remember when I mentioned overlaid sounds 10 seconds ago? Okay, now I want you to focus on, see, you heard that metal clanging sound, like metal is being hit. And it's an overlay, because the sign doesn't move when it gets hit. And I'm going to show you how to do that in case you don't know how to overlay a sound. But we're going to watch the sign get hit, and then I'm going to show you how it's done. Oh, you hear that guardrail, guys? Listen. You hear that? I'm not hitting it, so what's going on here? Huh.
Oh my gosh, that freaking startled me. It almost sounded metal. Like something metal. Wait, what is that? Right there. What the hell is that?
That is a sign.
It's a freaking road sign. If that was you, could you make that sound again?
Comment below what this sounds like to you guys. But to me it sounds like a frog.
Oh my God, I just heard a freaking voice now. Oh my God, okay, stuff's starting to pop off here. Are you one of the spirits that haunts this road?
And some more concern looking to the left and right. No need to thank me.
What was that?
Who wants to learn how to overlay footsteps? Listen closely. I'm just sitting here, right? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, it's in the dark. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Clearly you hear that. It's an overlay, people.
Being out in the middle of this secluded road, way out in the woods, and hearing stuff that you can't even see, is definitely something else.
Definitely another leaf.
There's that freaking sign again.
Most times, those signs are pretty flimsy, and when you zoom in, you could tell it's not being hit. Thus, it's an overlay sound. So many ways to do it. But wait till you see the visual effects. The visual effects blow your mind, because they're all the same effect over and over, even in past videos that Midwest Ghost Hunter has done. He uses the same effect. He's too lazy to create something unique.
Dude, this thing is going freaking crazy right now. Now, I mean, one could say that it's just coming from the wind, because it is very windy out here. I mean, those branches could be touching it, but you want to prove to me that this is you I'm hearing. Could you shake this sign?
No, nothing's going to shake that sign. That's too much of an effort for you to do a visual effect like that.
I think I'm going to try a K2 session. All right. Are you the one who hit that sign? Whoa.
I actually think an insect could have activated that. You could clearly see the bug.
Oh, looky there. There's a hotel. I'm gonna land right here and get me a room. I'm so tired. Look at the beautiful lights right there. Hey, what's that big thing? Ew.
Are there others here? Yes, just as I suspected. Multiple spirits haunting this road.
And you got that information how? Oh, a little flashy thing from an EMF reader. Okay, I want to talk just a second about an EMF reader. What I want to say is, if something gives a false reading, or can give a false reading, I didn't do that on purpose. If something gets a false reading, my batteries are everywhere. This is an all new everything tonight. Hit that like button. Come on now. If it gives a false reading, then no matter what you catch, you always have to consider the false readings as well. This whole earth is an electromagnetic generator. So if it can possibly give a false reading, anything you catch can't be confirmed ever. So you got to throw it out. And I got to pick this up.
So then, are you one of the ghostly hounds?
I'm sorry, say what?
Are you one of the ghostly hounds?
Let's say, for the sake of argument, it is a ghost hound. How is it going to communicate with you, you absolute buffoon? Like, for real, people. Come on now. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Okay.
He put in text dog-like sounds. Let's hear that again. Louder. Dog-like? No, that's literally a dog.
Okay. What the hell was that? Okay, I am genuinely terrified, because if there is actual dogs out here, I don't want to be out here.
What's the matter, Ian? Are you scared of dogs? And then he immediately says and does this.
Here, puppy.
Alright, guys. I'm hearing walking in the woods. I want to see if you guys can hear it as well. Listen closely. You hear that? That's creepy. Listen close. Sorry about the vehicles, but listen to the woods. Go on, vehicle. It's up there. Listen. Hear that? You hear? I might get out of here. Now, I'm not trying to make this video over dramatic, but I really wanted to leave from that location. Not because I'm scared of ghosts or spirits, but because there was a big animal up in those woods. Are you hearing that? I ain't playing this up. There's something in the woods over there. Could be an animal, but it's big. Hey. Okay, that's creepy.
It sounds like puffing noises. I keep hearing like puffing.
Did I hear somebody say puffy? Now look at how spooky it is. Spooky, spooky night.
I don't see anything over here. And honestly, it's gone completely quiet. Oh!
On every single catch visually that he has, look how steady the camera is. On every visual effect. I mean, throughout the whole video. Why? Because it's hard to keyframe something when the camera's moving all over the place. But if you hold the camera steady enough...
Oh my god! Okay, time to go. Time to go. Oh my god, what the f*** was that?
I don't know. I'll tell you one thing, guys. I'm getting out of here. There are bears. You hear that? I'm about that life. Sorry it's blurry, guys, but I don't know what's going on. It's unsettling. I'll stay. Anybody that knows me knows I don't get scared easy, but I don't know what that is, but it keeps walking right over there, right? It won't come in the light. I mean, there's woods all the way around this place. It's freaky. But I'm like you, Midwest Ghost Hunter. I'm about ready to bounce, for real.
That literally looked like a freaking dark figure darting across the freaking road.
He holds the camera still. That way the keyframing will be easier.
What the hell was that?
That is a visual effect. Just saying. Poorly done. And you'll notice it looks like Lee's from Really Haunted and that one dude from... The dude that caught the eyes glowing in that underground tunnel. What's his name? Comment below. I did a video on him. I can't remember what the name is. But yeah, it's the same effects.
If that wasn't a freaking phantom dog, I do not know what is. Here, boy.
So Ian claims that right there is a dog. This is a dog.
Whatever it was, he sounded freaking big. Barreling through here. So that was a freaking animal. You'd think I would see it. Or something.
You would see it? What are you talking about? What kind of animals are out at night? Oh yeah, predators. And they're very, very quiet.
On this road. Right now.
It's gonna be May.
What the hell was was that? I just saw like a freaking light over here.
This is the spookiest video I've ever done. I've been in graveyards, schools, and everything, but there's just something about this place. No joke, it's not me playing a character, for real. But what I want you to focus on, if I ever upload this video and don't get killed by whatever that is, but what I want you to focus on is anytime he catches something visually, when the camera, he holds the camera and it's like rocking back and forth and moving, but as soon as the visual effects come in, it steadies. And you want to know why it steadies more? So he can keyframe it and make it look legit. If the camera's jumping all over the place, it's harder to keyframe something into the spot.
It was real faint. It was just floating around.
Notice the camera's steady. All of his visual effects come in from the darkness, then go out back into the darkness.
I'm gonna try to take some pictures.
That picture's a dud. And another dud.
Who's here with me? Whoa, what the hell is that? Oh my god! Dude, that was a straight up set of eyes staring back at me. And now there's nothing. Nothing in these photos.
Let's play spot the difference. He takes 4 pictures. Now, those 4 pictures, there's one that's different from all the rest, and it just so happened to be the one that caught the eyeballs. So let's compare the photos and play spot the difference, because it kind of stands out. And here's the first picture that he snapped. Here's the second picture that he snapped. Here's the paranormal picture that he snapped. And here is the 4th picture to show it was no longer there. Now, let's look at these 4 pictures. Now, which picture is different? They're all pointing away except for the paranormal one. Why is that? Oh, I know why. Because the glowing eyeballs. See, if he did it the way he done the other 3, you would have obviously seen the glowing eyes in the other camera.
Oh god. Who knows what kind of critters are out here? Spiders.
Spiders? You just saw a 10-foot tall creature with glowing eyeballs and you're worried about spiders. Go ahead, folks. Let that sink in a little bit. For real.
This is where I saw it. The freaking eyes. They were like floating out here. I want to see more of you and what you really look like. Oh god. What was that? I just freaking heard something move through the water.
Watch this reaction.
Whatever it was. Alright. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
At this point, this man is a meme of a ghost hunter. Oh my god, let's get out of here.
That was terrifying. Dude, something just like freaking hissed at me.
If this ain't perfect for Halloween, I don't know what is. I mean, it's a creature hissing at you. Obviously, that's an overlay. I would bet anything on it. It doesn't even sound natural to the area. Unlike the walking around going around here, that's real. You probably could compare the two. I hope I caught it good on camera. I'm not used to being out doing this stuff. But moving on.
Why is this road so haunted? What happened here?
I don't use that device much, so comment below if that sounds natural to that device, because to me, that doesn't sound like white noise. It's too clear. But I'm going to play it louder, and I want you to comment. Does this sound like it's coming out of that device? I'm curious. I don't know.
Kind of walking around in silence. Seeing if I can hear anything.
Gee, I wonder what I could overlay next. Comment below, how can footsteps be disembodied and be footsteps?
They were like walking down the road.
crazy how all of his evidence is always the exact same.
Is there someone over there?
Oh my gosh, what is that coming? Wow, what was that?
Hello? Whoa!
Once again, the exact same visual effect. It comes out of the darkness and goes back in. It comes out of the darkness and goes right back in. It comes out of the darkness and goes right back in. Where have we seen that before? Oh yes, 3 or 4 times earlier in the video we've seen the other same effect.
What the heck was that? It's a freaking glowing aura of light. Just manifesting. And then just boom, completely gone.
Like I said, pay close attention to the visual effects in these full-bodied apparitions. I want you to notice how the camera's all wild and crazy until the visual effect comes through, keyframing, like I said. But we're going to compare all the visual effects near the end of the video.
There she is. I hear her. Oh my God, she keeps calling for help.
But coming up, he messed up when he took this picture. You slow it down frame by frame, that fog is not in the picture. Watch, see, there's no fog there.
What the heck is that? That almost looks like a mist over there. It's completely gone now.
It wasn't there to begin with. We saw it. What are you talking about?
I could still feel your presence. Whoa. What was that?
Huh, look at that. That reminds me of all the other ones throughout the video because it seems to be the only visual effect that Ian knows how to do. Look at this one. Oh wow, look at this one. Oh wow, look at this one. They're all the same.
Holy crap, I'm literally seeing her disappearing and reappearing like in real time.
And as if he hasn't caught enough full-bodied apparitions, he catches the biggest one I've ever seen. And pay attention to the camera because it steadies right before the apparition comes on the camera. And oddly enough, they all look the same. It's the same effect. Maybe the opacity's different or slightly darker or maybe even mirrored, but it's still the same. Look at these three. These three effects are identical. They're the exact same. Look at it.
Oh my God.
Out of the darkness and right back in the darkness. These are the slight alterations, but it's the visual effect is doing the same exact thing. Out of the darkness, in the darkness. Every single visual effect in the whole video is the exact same movement.
Who's here? Is there somebody there?
And subscribe and hit the like button. Well, what'd we catch? I don't know. I have to review this video, but comment below your thoughts on these visual effects that are reused. I think they're assets, like they have these already in their editor and they'll use it whenever they need be. Same with Lee from Really Haunted, this guy, Ian, and plenty of others. It's the same visual effect. And I'm going to find that exact visual effect because if they're all using it, then they didn't create it. They're just using it. They probably adjust the opacity and the brightness and different things, but it's the same visual effect. Now, I just want to tell you guys I appreciate you. It's been a rough year, to be honest. But you guys get me through. I really appreciate the kind words. I appreciate the support. I mean, the debunking community has exploded, especially the last year between Beardo, Side-Eyed Guy, Mythos, John Wolf. But we know it's amazing. We know that, you know, it's in good hands. It really is. I'm proud. I mean, it started here. Like the community we have now, that's not my big head. It started here. I mean, we were the first ones to really. Duck of Truth was doing it before us, and DDF Ghost Hunting, but they didn't have a community. They were too busy getting hated on. But we built a community after, you know, Duck of Truth quit, and I'm proud. You know, Crow of Judas, all of them are integral to this, you know, and there's small channels that are integral as well, man. I'm small, I mean, to be honest, but it's a big community now, and we were in the trenches in the beginning. So this will be a first parter to our Halloween adventure. I'm going to do a couple more videos. Hey, I come out here and done what you guys asked me. Now, I'll record myself walking out of here too. Hopefully I'll get to see whatever that is. But just know, I love you guys. I appreciate you. And it's cold. I'll see you in the next video. Y'all come back now. You hear? Peace. What are you doing here? You make me sick.
I don't know if you've ever sucked an egg before, son, but you get ready to suck a big one. Pass the jump. Pass the jump. Pass the jump.
Stop it.